Welcome back to another fantastic property tour, Rankin family. Today, we are located in Temecula, California, looking at another gorgeous luxury home, and this time we have a model home by Shawood. Now, starting on the exterior, family, we do have that modern farmhouse. You have the board and batten along with the stucco and some clean accents on the outside. You do have a 4-car garage on this particular floor plan, and then this one is a beauty. Wait till you see inside. Extremely energy efficient and just pushing the boundaries. Now, this is a model. They have 2 additional models straight ahead right there. Maybe we'll get you into those a little bit later on. Now, right when you walk up this walkway, you see it is surrounded by river rock, and wait till you see the atrium. You definitely don't want to miss that. Now, you are going to have a covered front porch right here. You see the board and batten along with the stucco continues this way, and then you have this modern front door. But without further ado, family, let's go ahead and get you inside. Okay, so right when you walk in, you are greeted with this cozy foyer. You see the windows surrounding the front door. Now in here, you're gonna have the oak floors, and you'll notice that theme throughout, except for the bedrooms, which you will have carpet. But you see that atrium. That is the statement as soon as you walk in. We'll get you out there in just a moment. I'll take you around the perimeter of the property, and then we'll go ahead and continue. Okay, so looking at our powder bath right here, you see the accent wall, family. You have quartz countertops, just really cozy, screams luxury inside of here. The pendant lights, you see the gold mirror frame as well. And then look at the room that you have. But now heading over here to our first bedroom. Okay, so your queen size bed, you see your sconces right there. You have the separate walk-in closet from the bathroom. You'll see that in just a moment. Turn you around right over here, you see you got your desk. So this just gives you an idea of the dimensions inside of the bedroom. And not to mention, you do have the accent walls, built-in speakers, so it really is a great experience as soon as you walk into this model. This is the first time we've seen this particular builder on this channel. The parent company is Sakasui House. So if you've heard of them, you know they're a global brand started in Japan and brought that energy efficiency to the homes. All right, so now let's go ahead and take a look right here. You see the shower tub combo. You got the sliding glass door that we talk about. And then looking at our vanity right here, quartz countertops, you have the shaker style cabinet doors, and then that sleek mirror frame. Okay, now we'll go ahead and continue, but get a load of the staircase right here, family. Love the double height ceilings right when you walk in. You got the floating staircase, the glass railings, and the gigantic pendant lights. Beautiful. Not to mention, you see the clear story windows above there bringing in a ton of natural light. So I love how inviting the home is. Now, right over there, we'll get to that in just a moment. You'll see the great room and the kitchen, but I'll take you to our first primary suite, and we have an additional primary suite on the second floor. Okay. Look at the breathing room inside of this room here. You see the board and batten accent wall, your king size bed, your 2 nightstands, and look at the space that you have between the bed and the dresser over here. And if that's not enough, family, you have your sliding doors leading you to your backyard. Amazing. And then look at the incredible views that you get. But I love this. Now you do have the shutters, as you can see. And if you didn't want to open up the sliding doors, you can open up that quick access door leading you to your backyard patio. But just overall, extremely roomy, a great atmosphere inside of this first primary suite. Right here to the right, you are going to have your water closet. You got your freestanding tub right over here, his and hers sinks. You see your towel closet right over there. And then I'll give you a better close-up of that vanity. Beautiful. Glass enclosed shower. You notice the chevron pattern flooring in here. You got a built-in bench, a massive rain shower head right above there. You got your shower wand as well. Overall, extremely spacious. So this is going to be your first closet right over here. You'll see the second one in just a moment. Now, let me know if you are a fan of houses that do have two primary suites, one on the first level and one on the second level. I love that just from a multi-gen standpoint, especially if you have folks living with you, and then, you know, you don't have to worry about getting them the guest bedroom. They get the best of the best, right? So generously spaced in both of those closets. And then overall, just a great bathroom. Okay, so I'll slowly pan you this way. I love the sanctuary feel right here. You see the space that you have between the great room, the foyer, and even this general area right here underneath the staircase. But I'll go ahead and do a full pan for you, family, and then we'll go ahead and continue. Beautiful. So right off the bat, you see the wood ceiling there. But not only that, contrasting with the floor to ceiling fireplace, your built-ins right over there to the left, you see your sconces illuminating the decor. But not only that, you have some additional backlighting illuminating the shelving as well. You already got your mantle right here. You have two sets of sliders. So right there in your open dining area and your great room, so you can open up both for the indoor-outdoor living. You have your modern chandelier hanging down. Just overall, really feels futuristic in here. Beautiful. So whenever you've had a long day and you just kind of want to hang out right here, you go ahead and open up this, leading to your atrium, family. Look at this. I don't know if you can hear that fountain right there, but really just has that zen feeling. Not only that, you have a balcony up there. We'll see that in just a moment. You'll see where that leads to and comes from, but let me know your thoughts on this. Okay. So now, again, you do have the open concept dining area, but leading you right here to your kitchen, family. Beautiful. So you see the glass panes in your cabinet fronts, your pendant lights right above your island. You do have cabinetry right underneath the island there. So some additional storage. Look at the two-tone countertops and the two-tone cabinetry right there. Shaker style, you do have that champagne bronze hardware right there. Monogram appliances, you have a 6-burner with a griddle, a pot filler. Look at the modern vent hood as well. Beautiful. And then this will just give you the view when you're washing dishes. All right, so let's go ahead and open up some of these drawers for you. See how much storage we have, as well as your dishwasher. So you have a monogram dishwasher as well, and then some additional counter space. Now I do love the panel ready refrigerator. Look how sleek that looks right over here. Absolutely perfect. Okay. You have your built-in oven as well. You head right around this corner and look at this, family, your dual entry pantry. You have a sink ready to go. You see you have your microwave right down there, some additional stacked cabinets as well. Not often do you see that inside of the pantry, but in this instance, you do have that. And then of course, some additional storage. Love that. And then as you continue right over here, look at this, family, some additional shelving. This will be leading you to your first 2-car garage. You have an additional 2-car garage, and that'll make for a total of 4-car garage spaces. But perfect for a prep kitchen, hanging out here, prepping all the things that you need. You have an additional secondary refrigerator right over here. And really, what more could you ask for, family? I'll do one more pan and then we'll go ahead and continue. So even looking at that backyard right there, look how relaxing that looks. Imagine just hanging out there on a Saturday morning, having a great time, especially hosting your family. Now, we'll head right over here. You see an additional quick access door, and then This is heading to your mud room and then your laundry room. We'll see the laundry room first and foremost. Okay, so you have your picture window overlooking your backyard. You have a sink, quartz countertop, shaker style cabinets. Look at the space for an oversized washer and dryer. You even have additional cabinets right over here. So plenty of storage available. And if you haven't guessed it, this will be coming in from your other two-car garage. So that'll just give you a reference. The door is locked. If not, I would have opened it for you. You know I got you. Okay. So it looks like we've seen the entire first level. Wait till we get to the second level. You definitely don't want to miss it. Also, right over here, you have your wine fridge. I'll open this up for you as well. You can store as many bottles as you need in here comfortably. And then if you go ahead and open this up right here, get you some ice, fix you a nice drink. All right. So let's go ahead and get you to the second level. I'm excited for you to see the second primary suite, family, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, which one you like between the two, which one would be your preference. You know, it never is one in particular. So sometimes it might be the first floor, other times it's the second floor. So I encourage you to leave your comments below. Okay. All right. So now, heading straight right here, your second laundry room. So in both laundry rooms, you do have the built-in sink, wall-to-wall cabinets here, and then look at the oversized washer and dryer. And if that's not enough, you have additional counter space straight ahead. Okay, so as I mentioned, you do have carpet inside of this bedroom and the additional bedrooms. You'll see that in just a moment. But then in here, you see that you have the sliding door leading you right here to your back-facing balcony, family. Look at those incredible views. Love that. So you have multiple access points back here, as you can see. So we'll see that in just a moment. Each one of them does have the sliders, but you do have the stucco back here as well. So this one's going to have the separate closet from the bathroom. You see the wainscoting over there to the left as well. And I love that it is a walk-in. Just need to add a couple more rods in there and you'll be good to go. All right, so shower tub combo again with the sliding glass door. Right over here, you got the quartz. You see the medicine cabinet as well. Beautiful. All right, so heading right out here, look at our loft area. So you got these massive windows as well, not only looking at your balcony right there. On the floor plan, they call it a deck, but then right there seeing the atrium below. So you got built-in counter space again, shaker style cabinets, floating shelves, your sconces, and then we've already seen that balcony, but that'll lead you out there as well. Okay, what you've all been waiting for, including myself. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so tray ceilings, you got your beautiful light fixture hanging down right above your king size bed, your two nightstands. You see the accent wall. You have the double sliding doors leading you right there back out there to the balcony. Now let me know your perspective or your thoughts. Would you like that to be, walled off? That way you have more of a private balcony for your primary suite, or does that not really matter to you? I'd love to hear your comments. But overall, a ton of space in here as well. If you want to have that minimalist feel, you can certainly do that. But if you like to have a full bedroom set with some additional decor in here, you can fit that in there comfortably without feeling cluttered. Okay, family, look at this. Beautiful. So you have the dual sinks in here, your towel closet, dead center in the middle. You do have the cabinet fronts, as you can see, with the glass pane. But then look at this. This sliding door leading you to your wet room, family. Now, I definitely think you may love this shower more than the other. Wow, so you have your freestanding tub inside of here. You see the sleek drain, your built-in shower bench as well. What more could you really ask for? Now, I know the comments are usually mixed. If you love a wet room, then you may not like the separate freestanding tub and the shower, but then other folks despise this. So really just depends. If you love the freestanding tub to be inside of the shower, you're gonna take this one. And if not, you'll definitely take the other one. Water closet over here with the automatic toilet, and then the separate his and hers closets. Look at that. You got the glass pane in the door, cabinet fronts again, and then your built-in drawers right there as well. And then I'll slowly pan you over here. And this is our his closet. Wow, so you do have a ton of storage. Not only that, straight ahead, you have a fitness room, family. Now, if you are someone that likes to go to a commercial gym or just a public gym in general, then you could use this as more of a stretching room, a prayer room, yoga, meditation. The possibilities are endless, but you have that sliding door right there to give you a little bit of privacy. And then you don't even need to walk 3 steps and you have a beverage fridge right there to grab a cold one. All right, so then now right out here, look at the space that you have for your balcony. Wow. Love that. A lot of new development right out here. You see it's called Shawood at Summers Bend. So just for reference, if you want to look that up or you want to stop by, you can certainly do that. Now that door is locked. I'll get you to that room in just a moment, but I wanted to make sure you see where this led to. Okay, so far, I'm loving it. It's great to be out here in California, enjoying this beautiful weather. This is the perfect time to be here. So very impressed with the environment out here. Okay, so this is the last bedroom in this property. Okay, so right here you see the trundle bed, but you could fit a queen size bed comfortably without any issues. Right out here you see the sliding doors leading you right back out there to the balcony that we had seen. And then you have the separate walk-in closet and bathroom. All right, so now you got the sliding glass door in here, but you do have a walk-in shower versus the other bedrooms that we had seen where you have the shower tub combo. Okay, so it looks like we've seen the entire first level and second level. Last but certainly not least, as always, I'll get you out there to the backyard. Now, also, if you haven't let me know, please let me know your initial impressions of this particular builder. You know, the common sense is that Japanese brands are always futuristic, innovative, and reliable. So if that is something that you want, you know, as far as in a home, maybe you have a Toyota or a Honda and you want to bring that to your house, right? You want luxury, but then mixed with innovation and reliability. This might be a good builder for you to check out. But let's go ahead and get you out here. Beautiful. So perfect to bring the inside outside right over here. So you see the wood paneling on the soffit. Look at the space that you have for your indoor outdoor living here, family. So if you want to eat a nice refreshing meal out here, you can do so. If you want to just hang out and enjoy the outdoors, you can do that as well over here. And then if that's not enough, if you want some sun, you can hang out right over there straight ahead. You have some additional space. If you want to add some amenities, trampoline, play set, anything like that, you can certainly do that as well. And then you have your outdoor bar area right over here as well. And then look at the massive pool right over here. Beautiful. So plenty of spaces to entertain and hang out. Gosh, you would definitely not run out of things to do in this backyard. And then last but certainly not least, I'll show you the back exterior of the property. But other than that, family, that was another beautiful luxury home tour. All right, Rankin family, that was it for this beautiful luxury home right here in Temecula, California. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this particular property. Is this something you can see yourself living in? Would you make any changes? If so, let me know in the comments below. Of course, if you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, reach out to the information in the description. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss a tour every single week. And I'll see you folks on the next property tour.